Bad Video Games is here. Acclaim Entertainment. We always seem to see that screen, Dave. Oh, and Rage Software. How you doing, mate?
I'm doing really well, but Rage Software, that's getting me into a fit of rage.
Aerosmith. So, there's Aerosmith the band, if you aren't familiar with them, guys. I don't know if I can leave this music in. I will try uploading the video with the music included first to see if anything happens, and then if not, I'll have to put my own dodgy rock music on, because if this is Aerosmith's music, they might have an issue with that. You have no choice. You have no voice. So, yeah, Dave, this is supposed to be bad, isn't it? Have you ever played it?
I've never played it. I have heard of it, but never actually played it.
Now, I hope controllers work, or in this case, my controller. I think it does.
We'll soon find out.
Oh, listen to that. Yeah,
no.
This is supposed to be bad, guys. Test sound effects. It's like a little... Look at this, like Target. Anyway.
Why is there a crosshair on the screen? Is it going to be one of these weird shooter games where you got to move the crosshair around the screen?
Oh, look at difficulty. It's on outrageous. I'm going to leave that. Yes, mate. I've got a feeling... I know nothing about this game, guys. All I remember is this being a bad game back in the day and people talking about it and saying it's terrible. I'm going to start. Enough waffling. Dave's going to hit up some reviews at some point as well.
Yeah, here we go. Los Angeles, November 11th, 1996.
Oh, Dave, you could play.
No.
The revolution has begun.
Really? Is it going to let me press start and play as well?
I don't know. That's the thing with RetroArch. We're using RetroArch, guys, to emulate.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
Dave's playing. Here we go. This reminds me of Operation Wolf, Operation Thunderbolt, those style of light gun games we had.
Oh, here we go. Oh, my God.
What is this?
The music is cracking me up.
Oh my days. So
Jesus.
This was a thing with some developers with the SNES, was because the SNES was a bit of a powerful console. It's like, let's make a game with all digitized sprites. And some of them just looked woeful. Case in point, this game.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my God. And Aerosmith would have put their name to this.
Yeah. Did they
oh my God,
play
the CD. The CD's coming out the trash cans.
Oh, 90s. Oh,
look,
my.
I'm shooting the bins and CDs are coming out.
Yeah, this is... It's not the worst game we've featured on Bad Video Games playlist. It's definitely not, but it's pretty dire.
Oh, this is dull as dishwater. All I'm doing is just tapping a fire button.
Yeah. It reminds me of one of those... can you remember those Java games you'd get on certain websites where you could just mess around with a target and shoot at stuff? It's like one of those.
Yeah, the thing is, was this meant for the Sega? Not Sega, it's a Super Nintendo game, Dave. You know, the light gun, what was it called? The Super Scope.
I was going to call it the Super Soaker then. That's another product.
The Super Scope.
You're spot on. For some reason, I was thinking that's the NES, but no, the NES was the little handgun, wasn't it? The Super Scope. The Super Scope looked pretty cool, I have to say. I never owned one. I have never even held one before.
I've held one, and a friend of mine many, many years ago had one, but it destroyed batteries like no tomorrow, so we didn't get to play it very much. Yeah, it did. Chewed through batteries. Oh, here we go. We're going inside the club.
This is where it goes off. You watch. Maybe not.
What? Oh, I see. You get to choose a direction where you want to go by shooting up here. So we want to go right. We can go right.
Go on. Sorry, mate. What was you going to say?
I'm just not feeling this at all. This is pretty bad.
It's really tacky. Like, what are those two supposed to be doing at the tables? Because it looks like they're doing something, and it's not drinking. Look. And it's not shooting. Yeah. Right, don't shoot the woman in the cage, I think.
Unless you can set her free, but then you'll probably just kill her.
We'll never know, mate. We will never know, and we'll never care. This is...
I'm trying to shoot the lights.
Yeah, I could see why this got bad reviews. This is woeful. It's just really, really tacky and really boring. Oh, yeah, maybe you can't. Yeah, you do. You save her, Dave. You're right.
Hey,
You
I
shoot
saved
off
her.
the door and she does it.
Fantastic.
Oh, she does a dance. Of course she does.
To this dodgy Aerosmith soundtrack.
Yeah, they got to sex it up for old what's his face Aerosmith singer, something Tyler. Is it Steven Tyler? But
Roof Tyler. Sorry, couldn't resist that awful joke.
Martin Tyler. Can you imagine
Maybe,
him?
yeah, maybe.
Lead singer of Aerosmith, Martin Tyler, joined by lead guitarist Andy Gray.
That would have been hilarious. It's a super shot there, Martin, on Revolution X. He just puts the crosser on him, he presses the fire button, and it blows up, Martin.
But mate,
That's a great shot, Martin.
why is there a tank rolling into this club? I mean, just look at it.
I mean, what sort of club is this?
It's just bizarre. And another thing that's annoying, it's not using the SNES's capabilities of having more than one button. I'm trying the other buttons, they do nothing. So I think Dave raised a good point earlier in that it's just, hey, here's Aerosmith. Can we shoot the band? It doesn't let you shoot them. I want to shoot them. I want to shoot Aerosmith.
We've done that so they can play a gig, basically, then.
Yes, just a big advertisement for Aerosmith. But yeah, I think this is for the Super Scope, hence us only having one button to use. Oh my days. Can you imagine spending 30, 40 quid on this thing?
Oh, God, I would have been extremely upset if I did.
Absolute state of it.
Oh, okay, more enemies to kill. What a joke. What a joke of a game.
But what happens next?
That's a good point. After party, of course.
Oh, I think this is actually an Aerosmith song. I will still risk it. I will risk it, guys, and upload it. Hopefully you can hear that, and if you can't, like I've already said, I've had to take the music away and put in our own copyright-free, dodgy rock music. What does shooting the CDs actually do? Oh, it says I've collected 10 CDs, apparently.
You could use them as weapons. With the shoulder button, you could use them as weapons.
If you're
hang
watching
on.
this, then they've taken over. It's up to you now.
Oh.
Find our car and stop the new order.
Oh
What if I
my...
don't want to?
That's the Aerosmith singer, guys, Steven Tyler, and that is the cheesiest thing I've ever heard. Absolute cheese.
I'm throwing CDs.
I know, I'm just shooting. I want to throw CDs.
Press your right bumper and you'll start throwing CDs.
So was that just a big intro to the game, or was that like... Hey?
What's this? Oh, is this us getting some points? Yeah, it is. Hostages freed. Yes, I freed a hostage.
Dave's all about freeing the hostages, guys.
Got to be done.
No wings earned. Is that chicken wings?
Or bingo wings. I don't know.
The new order chopper. What?
Oh my god. CDs, more CDs. Get your dodgy CDs on Revolution X.
Speaking of CDs, you could imagine this being on the Mega CD, this kind of game.
Yeah, you could, as a dodgy FMV game. It would have worked
Yeah.
on the Mega CD as well.
It would have, yeah. Look at this, though, guys. Let us know in the comments, please, in the replies, if you've got experience with this game at all. Oh, Dave, you did say before we hit record as well, when we were just reading up on this game a tad before, just to prepare us. Dave said this is on PS1 as well.
Yes, it is on PS1. Just before we close out, maybe I should read the review scores this game got.
Go for it, I'll play.
The arcade version actually got 4 out of 5 stars somehow from All Game. Super
Okay.
Nintendo version, from the same reviewers though, only got 2.5 stars. Electronic Gaming Monthly gave this game a 4.8 out of 10. Hyper, whoever they are, gave this a 62 out of 100, which is being generous. The Sony PlayStation version was reviewed by IGN, and they gave it a whopping 1 out of 10.
1 out of 10. Oh my days.
Official Sony PlayStation magazine gave it a whopping 2 out of 10.
Oh dear, because I can see it being a bit of fun in the arcade because you don't mind you. You're on holiday, you're chilled out, you've had a couple of beers, you've been listening to Aerosmith on your CD Walkman, and you're throwing some change into the arcade cabinet, and then you're like, yeah, this is fine.
As you're throwing CDs at them.
You're chucking CDs at their heads. The enemies don't change. It's always these dudes, whoever they're supposed to be. Oh, lots of slow down now. Lots of
SNES slow down. Yeah, here we go.
But yeah, I think that's enough of this for me, mate. And this, guys, has been Operation Aerosmith, or whatever the game is called, Revolution X. What are they in the windows there?
Cocktails, I think.
Please let us know if you've played PS1 version, guys, or the arcade version, which is supposed to be good. Look out for more content coming to the channel. We've got loads more bad video games and other stuff coming, because I love doing bad video games, Dave. It's fun.
It's hilarious.
And we get to play the weird, the wonderful, the bad. We'll speak to you all soon.